KZ fam, I'm back with another video, and we got How Strong Is Asta from Official Divine. I literally just saw this on my feed, so I was just like, you know what, why not check it out? But yeah, Official Divine, I believe we did the Rimuru video that he posted, and we reacted to that one, and it was pretty cool. So we're gonna check this out right here. Thank you guys so much for all your support, man. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Let me know if y'all want me to react to more of his videos. But yeah, let's get straight into this. Links in the description. Patreon, y'all already know, man. We doing some animes there. Solo Leveling, it just finished. I want more of Solo Leveling, bro. There's just no way. I don't want it to end. You know, we're gonna have to wait another year, maybe two. I don't know how long for the next season, bro. But hey, man, let's get to it.
Asta, in a world drenched in magic, where power decides the fate of life and death, Asta was born in an anomaly, a boy devoid of mana, in a kingdom where magic was the breath of life.
Yeah.
Yet his dreams will.
1 second. If y'all don't know, Black Clover is probably in my top. I don't, bro. Probably top 5, top 3 even of anime. It's just my favorite. I don't know why. I love it, bro. I love it. This is the only anime that I've watched twice. Full on. No skips, bro. Except for obviously the if there's fillers, because who watches fillers? Come on now. But I've watched it twice, which is crazy. You know?
Will not die.
I love Black Clover.
Because the 3-leaf clover represents faith, love, and hope. The 4th represents good luck. But in the 5th
resides a
the
demon.
Raised in the village of Hajj, Asta's fists were his strongest asset, while others were imbued with mana and wielded magic spells like an extension of their souls.
Yeah.
He swung his body and spirit, carving muscles out of dreams and resolve. His rival and brother Yuno stood as his polar opposite.
The definition of hard work, right here. The definition of never give up. All of that, bro. Asta is the main motivator of all time. He has to be, bro. The main motivator. Yeah, I mean, Goku, listen, Goku works extremely hard. Vegeta, you know, Vegeta be working extra hard trying to catch up to Goku. But Asta, bro, there's something about him. It's just
a prodigy of wind, kissed by fate, wielding abilities beyond anyone in their town. The hope of the future. Asta, however, was bounded to earth, yet determined to soar above all of them, to become the strongest magic user in the entire kingdom, the Wizard King. Fate cracked open the sky when the Grimoire acceptance ceremony arrived. Yuno received a revered 4-leaf clover, while Asta's hands remained empty until a dark power stirred. In the moment of danger, when nobles sought to crush Yuno's ambition, Asta's fury reached into the depths of hell, and from the shadows, it answered, a grimoire arriving out of nowhere.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty well, yeah, this was definitely the first time Asta ever got actually depressed right here. He was actually so depressed at this moment right here. It was so sad. You know what I'm saying? He was depressed. And I think from this moment on, he was like, all right, I'll never get depressed ever again. But then again, he did get sad when he was told, I believe, I forgot what it was, but he couldn't use his arm or something. It was after the fight with, what was that guy's name, bro? It was the Beast guy, though. The Beast of the Eye of the Midnight Sun. I forgot his name. It's like on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember it 100%. But y'all know who I'm talking about. After that fight, I believe Asta was unable to use his arm or something like that. I kind of forgot what it was, but he was incapable. But that's another time I think he got sad.
Asta's fury reached into the depths of hell, and from the shadows, it answered, a grimoire arriving out of nowhere, emblazoned with the 5-leaf clover, the mark of a demon. In his grasp, the demon slayer's sword rose to life, cutting through all the spells like a blade cuts through smoke. And now he realized the power he has in his hands. He's always been the opposite of magic, and now he's the embodiment of anti-magic itself. Joining the Black Bulls, a squad made up almost completely of criminals, Asta found his family.
Yeah.
The squad captain Yami gave them all a chance to prove that they're more than their past.
Yami is top
to
tier,
push
bro.
Past their limits.
For picking his
Asta's
squad like
relentless
that.
Training and sheer physical strength made him a demon on the battlefield. Asta's sheer physical strength was absolutely ridiculous, as he can do 1,000 single-handed handstand push-ups and swing his massive sword as if it were weightless. And even the current wizard king Julius Nova Kronos struggled to do the same. His fists were powerful enough to punch holes in stone walls without a scratch, like his body was driven to become stronger, a demon slayer among mages. During the Eye of the Midnight Sun's invasion, Asta stood his ground against the ideals of Licht and his followers. It wasn't just strength that set him apart. Asta's battle instincts had been sharpened to a degree far beyond ordinary.
That's when he learned Ki for the first
He
time.
learned to harness Ki, the life energy flowing through all living things, and the same power system that flows in Dragon Ball, allowing him to read an opponent's intentions through the subtle shifts of their breathing, muscle movements, and even the faintest glimmer in their eyes. His senses extended beyond mere sight or hearing, as he could feel the raw essence of life itself. Within the battle, Asta was able to gain a form of precognition that bordered the line of supernatural. Even as curses and spells threatened to consume him, he unleashed a state where his anti-magic coiled around him like dark flames. And with this newfound strength and speed, Asta was able to win, proving that his strength was something from far beyond this world. He would be relative to Yami, who can react to light speed magic, which would be moving at the speed of light. Asta would go on to become even stronger, and when all of his friends are defeated, as the magic user, Ladros absorbed the strength of the fire spirit salamander, which is so strong that it was stated that it can vaporize the ocean with a single talon, which would equate to 28 petatons, or being able to destroy multiple continents in a single shot. Asta uses his anti-magic against him, and once he's defeated, he knows that he's going to die.
What are you doing?
Ooh.
Why are you still holding back?
Yeah.
Have you forgotten what they said to us? What they did? They think you're a monster.
Y'all gotta...
Right.
Y'all gotta remind me where that audio is from, bro. I know that's not from Black Clover, right? Or am I tripping? Bro, it's been so long since I watched it. I watched it twice, but it's been quite a while since I watched it the second time as well. But that audio is not from Black Clover. Where is that from? I've heard that before. I gotta let me know down in the comments.
Fight or be forgotten!
Exploding with anti-magic and making a deal with the devil, Asta becomes a demon and is able to defeat his opponent in a single shot. And after fighting elves, demons, and monsters, Asta learns the truth of the devil that lives within him. Long ago, his mother took this demon in and raised him as her son, making him Asta's brother and making their devil union that much stronger. But Asta is now faced with the evil god of gravity and the king of devils, Lucifero, who was stated to have so much power that he could destroy the entire world. At this time, Asta would be stronger than Zagreus, who can completely obliterate Licht, who is stronger than any of the apostles of Sephra, as one of them was able to copy Dorothy's magic and create worlds that have
Spoilers, but I don't care because this video is fire.
Their own moons within them, as this world was even stated to be endless in size, meaning this elf would possibly have a nearly infinite amount of mana and nearly an infinite amount of strength. However, these would more likely be perspective-based statements rather than the actual size of the realm itself. The leader of the Dark Triad, Dante, was able to defeat Black Divider Asta, who is stronger than anyone mentioned before, with the sole exception of the Devil King. Dante was able to use 50 and eventually 100% of his devil power, and these increases would be linear. And in their battle with Megicula, the evil god of curses, she takes the bodies of 100 dead disciples and imbues them with her strength, and every single one of them are stronger than the Dark Triad, making her
What?
over 100 times stronger than Dante at full strength.
That's
making
insane.
her over 10,000 times stronger than the elf that was able to create moons, with the gap between moon and planetary only needing a 2,000 times boost. This
Wow.
is yet another statement of a character being able to destroy the entire world. And when Asta
What?
takes on the King of Devils, he's able to come out of the fight as the victor. However, it's not over, as Lucifero's strength would be absorbed by Lucius, the Wizard Emperor. Lucius was able to defeat Lucifero when half of his strength returned to him when entering the underworld. Asta was able to fight against him and even forced him into using an angelic form, but is defeated in a single shot. Asta would go on to learn Zetan, which is using Ki to augment magical power to increase it over 100 times, meaning
What? That's where I believe Asta goes to like Yami's hometown, right? Because that's where he learns it at Yami's hometown, right? Because I mean, Yami learned all about Ki. Like I don't even know if he learned it all on his own or in his. I don't know.
Asta would have the power to obliterate large planets. His Demon Slayer sword can casually break anti-magic zones and can nullify large spells entirely. And on the other hand, his Demon Dweller sword, which is smaller than his Demon Slayer, but can absorb the magic of allies and release it as a single slash, making it certain that Asta is destined to become even stronger. Overall, Asta would scale to large planetary with faster than light plus speed. And shout out to Nelda who dropped 50 to sponsor this video. In the end, Asta has come a long way from being a kid without magic, wanting to become the Wizard King, and now has strength to send devils back to hell. No matter who stands in his way, he will never give up. Because if you think the 4-leaf clover gives you hope to be on his level, who needs luck when you're possessed by the devil? What's up, guys? It's Divine. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And if you
What a way to end it.
and go down in the comments and put the demon emoji so I know.
Yeah, that was a fire way to end it. I need to go lie, but we all know God is great. All right, God is great. But dude, this is that was a fire video. I can't even lie, man. Asta, I'm telling y'all, bro. The main motivator, definition of hard work. Born with zero talent, had to work his way up. Push-ups. He was on that calisthenics grind. You know, he worked his way up to have the strongest body that he possibly could. Going crazy. But yeah, bro, we got a tiny bit of spoilers there. Not that I've already seen. Not that I haven't seen spoilers anyways. You know what I said? We've reacted to those MMVs of Noel fighting against, like Megicula or something. And we've seen Dante fight against Magna. So I mean, yeah, we've seen a lot from Black Clover, but I mean, who can blame me? It's one of my favorite animes. I gotta see something, because we ain't getting Black Clover anime episodes until like 2026 or some shit. I don't know, next year or maybe even the year after that. Who knows when we're getting anything from Black Clover. But anyways, KZ fam, this was a nice video. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Stay positive, stay healthy, and most definitely keep that strong mentality, man. Out.